Hello, good morning. Welcome to your card of the day. This is going to be for March 8th for the next 24 hours, or just basically the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see this video. Either you live in a part of the world where it's not March 8th for you, but it's March 8th for me, or you don't see it on the 8th. So, next 24 hours from wherever you are, whenever you are. Alrighty, my dears, let's see what message is coming up here. And we have the Eight of Swords. Very interesting. Very interesting, my dears. I'm going to tell you something very encouraging I just caught just now. We had the Eight of Cups on the 6th. We had the theme of abundance on the 7th. And we have the Eight of Swords today. So, 8, abundance 8. 8 is the number of abundance. 3 days in a row. It's like 8 or abundance is really being emphasized. So the fact that 8 has been repeated here, and yesterday's theme was abundance, this is telling me a lot of you are searching. Well, first and foremost, a lot of you maybe are worried about finances right now because the Eight of Swords is when we're freaking out, we're scared, we're worried. So some of you might be really worried or concerned about finances. But we had messages about abundance yesterday, and we had the Eight of Cups the day before about that searching. Okay, some of you are just feeling like you're terrified because you don't know how you're gonna make money and still be happy. Maybe some of you are just kind of at your wits' end with working, or in the kind of work you've been in, or you're just worried that it's not going far enough. I would encourage you, if you're stressing out about money, if you didn't watch yesterday's card of the day, I would encourage you to do that. Now, the Spirit is trying to let us know it's gonna be okay. Spirit is emphasizing abundance. And I want you to keep in mind that abundance is every good thing. We associate it with money. And yes, money is a part of abundance. But abundance is basically having every good thing in your life. Like having a full amount of every good thing. This includes finances. This includes friendships, laughter, fun, contentment, right? Happiness in every single aspect of your life. Fullness in every single aspect of your life. It's not only about money. Money is a part of it, but there's so much more that goes with that. And so the Eight of Swords is telling us a lot of you have these fears about like being happy and being stable and being secure and having your needs met. But the Eight of Swords comes up for us with the message that we really, really need to be cautious of where we're putting our focus right now. If we're putting our focus on our fears, guess what we're going to magnify and attract in our life more? If we're putting our focus on solutions, then guess what's going to be coming in? And if we don't know the solution, that's fine. We can put our focus on visualizing a happy ending or visualizing a happy outcome. But where you put your focus, that's where you're going to head. Where you're going to end up. It's like baseball, right? They always tell you keep your eye on the ball, and where you're looking is where the ball is going to go. Same kind of principle here. You need to adjust your focus. This is also a card that comes up when you might be dealing with issues of insomnia, and it becomes a very vicious cycle because the more emotional we are, the more stressed out we are, the more emotional we are, the foggier our judgment is, and it's more difficult to focus. It's more difficult to do a good job with work tasks or daily responsibilities. It's more difficult to make decisions when we're in this exhausted, frazzled, stressed, worried, panicked energy. And then that makes it hard to sleep because we're worried and we're stressed out. But we're worried and we're stressed out because we're not getting enough rest. We're not getting enough sleep. It's making us even more emotional. It becomes this vicious cycle. So again, I encourage you all to watch yesterday's card of the day because a little bit came up yesterday about that as well. And so sleeping and rest is crucial for you right now. A lot of you don't know what to do, but this card can sometimes literally say, all you need to do is calm down, take a deep breath, and sleep on it. We access a lot of information in our sleep. whether you believe it to be through spirit, God, universe, guardian angels, loved ones who've passed on, who are coming in to bring you messages, or whether you believe that it's you tapping into your own higher self or your own subconscious. But the answers are there, and we access them in the dream state. Even if we don't remember the dream when we wake up, we'll have a certain feeling, or a certain like something is like a gut feeling that this is what I should do, or we have an idea, we have a solution. So literally you need to sleep on it. And whatever you're doing today, you might be stressed, you might be worried, you might be having a hard time focusing, and just remind yourself, I'm going to try to ground myself here, take a deep breath. This is temporary. And whatever you can do at the end of the day, get some rest. Maybe take a nice hot shower when you get home, or a nice long bath if you have access to a bathtub. Maybe you want to do a spiritual bath and throw in some sea salt in there and some essential oils, or sage or smudge your space when you get home, before or after your bath. This is going to be really helpful if you can just make it a point to try to get to bed early in the next 24 hours at the end of your day. Try to get to bed early. Try to create this energy of resting, and know and understand that the solutions are coming to you, right? Eight of Swords says, think about it. Okay, here's your fears. These are things that might go wrong. Okay, excellent. Now I have some things that might go wrong. I can prepare. What are some safety things that I can put into place? Some precautions that I can take to avoid my fears from coming true? And what are some safety nets I can roll out, a plan B, a plan C, that I can lean on in case, despite my safety precautions, if these things happen anyway? The rest we have to surrender and hand over in faith. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe, for watching over this situation for me, for guiding me through this. And if it's in the best and highest good of all involved, that the things I'm afraid about don't happen. But if they must happen for some reason, thank you for carrying me through them very quickly. Thank you for guiding me through it very quickly. And you just surrender the outcome and do the best you can. That's what it comes down to, my dears. Do the best you can and surrender the outcome. And in the meantime, make sure you're getting rest. If we're not getting rest, it makes our emotions all over the place. And if our emotions are all over the place, our mind can't function logically. And that's where we get into just tripping up over ourselves. So this is an opportunity to break out of that cycle for those of you who've been experiencing it. Okay, you may want to check out the weekly forecasts. Those are linked in the description of the video. Love readings for March are also linked in the description of the video. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, again, link in the description of the video, calendly.com/amethystangelite. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful day ahead, and I hope you all do well. Take care, my dears. Bye-bye.